Okay, that was really stupid. I did not set up the stream properly. My bad. And that's still not working. Anyways. So, hello everybody. How are we doing tonight? We are getting into some Tsukihime. It is going to be the finale of Ciel's Route. So, let's go ahead and get on into it. Ah yes, Shiki and Ciel are fighting. As if saying there's no need to talk anymore, Ciel's hands lift up that weapon. The seventh holy scripture. The weapon that the reincarnation-denying church created. A scriptural canon inscribed with every possible impeachment of reincarnation criticism. It's an item that is scripture, yet an apocrypha. A weapon, yet a scripture at the same time. If I'm hit by that, my soul itself will disperse into nothingness. The bayonet rises up. The tip comes towards me, but slowly. If it is Ciel, she should be able to pierce me without me even noticing it ever happened. There's no time to think. We go forwards. Escape forward. I fall forward. I felt from before that if I turned and ran, my heart would be shot from behind. Okay, that helps me get an idea of how much we have left. Yeah! Her sword flies past my head. It seems really slow. I evade her attack, move right beside her, and... The instant I tried to run forward, Senpai's movement changed drastically. In an instant, with a speed that makes her seem to have literally disappeared, she swings her weapon horizontally. The rush of the wind fills my ears, and for some reason, I am standing many meters away from her. She clicks her tongue and glares at me. Ow. My left arm hurts. What? Huh? I'm surprised. From the elbow down, my arm is broken. Not broken normally, but my lower arm is bent in the shape of a triangle. Jeez. Sacrificing your arm to save your head? If you didn't do anything, I would have ended it painlessly for you. What? Even though I didn't notice it, I must have broken my arm defending against her attack. Aren't you going to pull out your knife? She looks at me with a bored expression. She's looking down at me. She looks down at me as if saying she could kill me at any moment. Pain. Pain shoots from my arm to my brain. The blood from my broken arm seems to flow like poison into my nerves. Sharply. Just with that, my mind fills with a white blankness. She continues to look at me with those cold eyes. You break my arm and you still act that way? Do you know how much this hurts? Making such a fool of me. Making such a fool of me. Making such a fool of me. If that's how you're going to be, Senpai. I grip the knife in my pocket. I'm not just going to stand here helplessly. The hard feeling of metal. And let you kill me. With a quick snap, I take out the blade of my knife. Are you stupid? Yes. Instantly, her body explodes. No, that's not right. She crouches down low to the ground, almost like a lizard, and runs up towards me in a flash. She closes the distance of 6 meters in a flash. She is not in my vision at all. Her whole body is below my knee height and explodes upward from there. A thud. From right beneath me, her bayonet accurately shoots directly for my throat. Cat! I gasp. Pain. Is there pain? Yes, I can still feel pain. Ugh. Conscious. Am I conscious? Alright, I still have that. My body is not okay. A dripping sound. It's coming from my left shoulder. Looking at it, it's already a waterfall of blood which pours straight down. Just now, the bayonet didn't hit my throat, but my left shoulder. It hurts. It hurts so much the word pain doesn't come close to describing it. But I'm alive. Still, I'm alive. My body is away from her again. I smell a whiff of gunpowder from my shoulder. Just now, the instant that bayonet pierced me, she must have pulled the trigger. I was blown away by that, and there's distance between us again. To happen twice, that must mean it's not a coincidence. With that much blood pouring out, not dying from shock must already be a sign that your body has begun to change. Ka-chang! A metallic sound. The sword on the end of that weapon changes into a new one. The sword that shot me now that shot me just now falls and turns into pages of a book and scatters. That's ridiculous. But that ridiculous thing is really frightening. That just touching me carries a fatal poison. Death. I'll die. Without a doubt, I'll be killed. Will I die? Is that what I'm scared of? I don't know. My shoulder is burning. Hot. It's so hot, as if my entire body will burst into flames. She readies her weapon once more with another metallic clang. Twice. Withstanding that twice can be nothing but a miracle. The next time will certainly... I imagine that bayonet piercing me right in the face. That's more repulsive than frightening. Death is, no matter how it happens, something useless, dirty, and disgusting. I like myself, so I don't want that to happen. Is that why I'm scared? I don't know. Come to think of it, I was always able to see death, but I never thought about death at all. No, that doesn't really matter right now. I have to escape. I don't want to die, so I have to get away. You won't take off your glasses? A simple, plastic voice. Those words. I gasp at their meaning. Because taking them off means I would see Senpai's lines. If that happens, I might kill her. But what are you saying, Senpai? A chill runs through me. The air suddenly becomes saturated with a murderous intent. I can't spend any more time with you. Please just die already. Her figure plunges low again. It's only been 10 minutes. I'm kind of worried about how long this is gonna be. She's coming. Even though I know she's going to run towards me again, it's hard for me to even see her. I can only think of escaping. If I don't want to be killed, escape is my only option. Fortunately, our distance is almost 10 meters. If I run as fast as I can make it to the school building. Maybe I might be able to do something if I can get into a less open space. My back. Something pierced my back. My body falls forward. Just a little more. And it was just a little more before I could enter the school building. I lift myself up with one arm. What sticks through me is one of those swords that looks like a nail that Senpai was using before. Haha, get black keyed. Why, you... I must be numbed to pain, and I pull out the sword skewering my back from behind. Don't do that! Since it penetrated through me, I got mad and pulled it out from my chest. Definitely don't do that! Shiki, what is wrong with you? Alright, now I can escape inside. What do you plan on doing by escaping, Tono-kun? Before that, I hear Senpai's voice from behind me. You still don't understand? How fast do you think you just ran here? Why are you still alive after receiving that fatal wound? My mind begins to white out. Don't let her trick you. Don't let her trick you. Hasn't she been deceiving you all along? Don't listen to her anymore. If you listen, you'll die. Ignore her. Don't accept it. Even if it is the truth, this body can only reject it. Stop it. Jeez, there's nowhere for you to run to. You can only fight or be killed. But if you can't fight, you can only die. Her footsteps. With the sound of footsteps, Senpai approaches. I leap. My back, my shoulders, my arm are all almost dead, but I leap as if it was nothing. I can't even believe it myself. Still breathing wildly and with a speed that matches Senpai, I run into the school building. I run. Without thinking, just wanting to escape, I continue running. But I'm at my limit. Is it because I'm out of breath, or is it that my wounds won't let me move my arms and legs anymore? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. My breathing becomes more forced. At the end of the hallway, coming onto a wall aimlessly, I fall. I fall on my back and try to get back up and feel foolish for doing so. Sitting cross-legged on the floor, I lean my back against the wall. Throwing back my head, I take a big breath of air. The moon. Looking up, I can see the moonlight through the window. Is it because I'm so exhausted? Everything I look at seems vague, as if everything was covered in a mist. Vagueness. Does that mean it is indefinite? The same as me. The same as the person called Tono Shiki. Indefinite. Ouch. My shoulder throbs in pain. If I was as definite as this pain, maybe this wouldn't have happened? I'm starting to not understand. I always thought I was Tono Shiki, but that was a different person, and they tell me I'm just an adopted son from somewhere. Being adopted means I should have memories of before I came to the Tono mansion, but there's nothing. I only have the memories of Tono Shiki. In the night sky is the solitary moon. It's incredibly strange. Why didn't I realize it until now? Tonight is so... In the end, just what was I? It's stupid not knowing anything about myself and just disappearing like this. Everything is so vague, it's stupid. A world where I can see death. A vision where I can perceive death. That day, 8 years ago, I was able to meet Sensei and was able to live normally. I can still declare that it was proper to meet her. But Sensei, I guess I was someone who shouldn't be alive. I should end my life while some part of me can still think that. But I can't do it. I can't kill myself. Even if it is pointless, even if it is a mistake, I want to keep on living. If I die, everything will become a lie. I want to keep on living. No matter how wrong it is, no matter how many things I have to lose, I want to keep on living. Only her. If only I had Ciel-senpai with me, I wouldn't care what else I had to lose. For that sole reason, I have kept on living like this. But that is all over now. These past 5 years, was it a long time? Was it a short time? I don't know. Liar. I don't want to hear those words. I have to thank you, Tono-kun. My work here is done now. All that's left is for me to take responsibility for all my actions. Liar. Yeah. But maybe there was some truth in there, too. Because even though she deceived me, not even once. Thank you so much for everything until now. It has been a long time since I've been this happy. So, let's finish with a handshake. You big liar. Not even once did she lie to me. Even though I'm not going to be here, please stay friends with Inui-kun. I wanted to be a student like you and Inui-kun. But that person herself was a lie. I can't even think that smile could really be a lie. But this is what reality is. Ciel is a lie, and she was staying near me only so she could kill me. I was fooled. She did not love me at all. And when she helped me when I was completely lost, too. And the time we spent during breaks for no reason, too. All of it was just to confirm if I was Roa or not. I grit my teeth. I grit my teeth hard. Damn it. I scratched the wall in frustration. Yes, I was tricked. Ciel got closer to me, calculating everything. Even still. Feeling pain in my heart, I scratched the wall. Yes, I was tricked, but still, I can't hate Senpai. There's no way I can hate her. Even if it was all a lie for her, I really enjoyed it. No matter what, that's still true. It was only less than 2 weeks since I met Senpai, but I really was happy. Damn it. That's why I can't hate her. But that's an illusion only for me. That's why I regret only that. My vision wavers. Outside the window lies the white night. It's quiet here, almost like the bottom of a deep sea. Wavering quietly. Everything is fake, an illusion that disappears when you approach it. Like a mirage you can never grasp. I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Kill her? Inside my head, I hear those words. If you don't want to die, slice her apart. If you think you're not mistaken, slice her apart. Just slice her apart already. Slice her apart. Slice her apart, slice her apart, slice her apart, slice her apart, slice, 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 slice. It looks like I'm really done. my head starts to rage again. But still, I don't want to die. If I don't want to die, there's only one thing to do. The footsteps get louder. Her shadow grows larger. Aren't you going to take off your glasses? Even knowing what it meant, she said that. In that case... Nope, we're not taking them off. Then, what do I do? No way. I bring my slightly trembling fingers up to my glasses and throw. Clang. The dull sound echoes through the hallway. There's no way I can do that. I shout angrily at the other person inside my head. It's the first time I ever wanted to kill myself. Clang, clang. The hard object rolls along the floor. I don't see any lines. What I threw away was my knife. I won't take off my glasses. I'll never do that. It's just that, since I didn't have confidence in myself, I threw away my knife. If I kept holding it, I know I would have done something worse than me dying. And then she arrives. Neither her emotionless eyes nor that foreboding weapon change. She stops in front of me as I sit on the ground. How come? She doesn't finish me off. We just both stare at each other aimlessly. I have one question. The tip of her bayonet aims at my chest. Why didn't you take off your glasses? Why didn't you even try to fight me once? It's simple. It's just that the thought never crossed my mind. I can't do such a horrible thing to you, Senpai. Horrible? Are you stupid? I am going to kill you. I am not your senpai. I told you everything was a lie, and you still don't understand. Her voice sounds irritated. She's really angry. I realize that even though her face is calm, her arms and legs are literally shaking with anger. I know. Senpai, you were deceiving me up until now. This person called Ciel Senpai never existed from the beginning. I understand that. If you understand, then why? It's okay. Even if Senpai is a lie, it doesn't matter. I really had a lot of fun. The time we spent together may not mean much to you, but it was very dear to me. That's why it's okay. Even if it's all a lie to Senpai, the fact that I was saved by that is still true. That's why it's okay. These past 2 weeks really were fun. But if I hate you here, I'll lose even that. Even if it's a lie to you, that's only half of it. As for my half, I want to make it real until the very end. Although exchanging my life for that might be a comical wish. For that you are going to throw away your life? Such a wish. Your wish is something that small? I see. Maybe it is kind of small. But right now, that is the second dearest thing to me. I can only think of one wish other than that. I have seen many people, but... She takes a step forward. This is the first time I've met someone as stupid as you. Senpai places the tip of her bayonet right up against my heart. How come? She doesn't pull the trigger. The eyes looking at me are completely empty. Those emotionless eyes that Senpai shows me. That doesn't mean she's a cold-hearted person, but simply she can't deceive herself. So in the end, I suppose all she could do was just kill her emotions. Yeah, I finally realized it. That whenever she showed those eyes, she wasn't fooling me. She was fooling herself. You're not going to kill me, Senpai? I forgot. In the end, I still must hear your confession. I am a member of the church, after all. Oh. I don't have anything to confess, but can I ask something? Yes. Please make it short. Yeah, it'll be quick. It's just, I was wondering why you look like you're going to cry. Like a jolt. I think Ciel's body trembled. I'm not crying. Certainly her face is stone cold as she denies this. Hearing that, I even tilt my head to the side. But all the same, But you still look like you're about to cry. I don't know why, though. That's just your imagination. I don't feel anything. The only emotion I have is the desire to die as a human. There's nothing else. She says this with her emotionless eyes. It's terribly sad. Knowing she's lying right now is just too ironic. How terrible. Even to the end, you're going to lie to me, Senpai? There's no response. As if she was frozen, she doesn't move. What about you? You're lying. I don't think your wish is to be killed here by me, right? Of course. Because if you die, there's nothing. I've already experienced it once, so I understand that. To tell the truth, I want to live. But I don't want to just live. Yes, I don't want that. Even if I manage to keep on living, there's nothing for me after that. The person called Tono Shiki would die and would do things just like this person experienced. But more than that, if I live here, that means Senpai will be gone. I would not be able to bear living like that. Senpai, everything was fun up until now. The times I spent with you and Arihiko weren't bad. Even during breaks when you came, it was fun, almost like a dream. That's probably what my wish is. It can't ever be granted, but I really wanted that kind of life to continue. You still don't understand? I already said it was all fake. Yeah, but still. It really was fun. The instant I say that, my heart calms down. It's okay if it's just an unreachable illusion. I don't care if it was a mirage that never existed in the first place. No, maybe because it was an illusion. Even now, the times I spent with Senpai feel so dear to me. No matter what, I can't escape now. Then, if I can just keep watching that dream, then it would be such a great... How? How foolish, she says, and she slightly moves her bayonet. It sticks into my chest. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It only goes into me slightly, like a fingernail's depth. Her eyes have stopped. All that's left is for her to take another step and it'll all be over. But that final step doesn't start. Bracing the bayonet, she stares at me with her emotionless eyes. She grits her teeth painfully. I see. It must be too difficult for her to do it while I'm looking at her. More than anything else, I also don't want to see this person's face on the verge of tears. So I won't trouble her anymore. I decide to close my eyes and accept my end. Thump. My heart quivers. Even though I'm prepared, the nausea and chills don't go away. Sorry if I'm like a little bit distracted. I'm taking a look at the flow chart here to figure out, like, okay, which ending are we going for? The one that's labeled good ending or the one that's labeled true ending? We're going for true ending. Thump. 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 My throat is burning. My fingertips shake uncontrollably. I know this is the best way, but still, I'm just scared. I actually need to drink some water. One sec. Okay. Hi. I frantically try to hold my breath that tries to spill out. What? What do you want? She simply has to move 10 centimeters forward and I'll turn into a mere lump of flesh. Even though I'm What? Do you want up? What? What do you want? She might want food. Hang on. She might just be whining to whine. Anyways, even though I'm supposed to be ready for this, my fearful heart is scared of disappearing without a trace. All I do is frantically close my mouth and try to accept my fate. It would probably hurt if I got stabbed in the chest. I'm scared of not being able to think like I am right now. Sweat beads on my forehead. But still, I don't want to speak. If I quietly let everything end, Senpai probably won't have to feel guilty. I hear a gasp. Why? A forced voice. Why? How? The sword sticking into my chest quivers. How can you not hate me? No. What's quivering is Senpai's voice. I'm trying to kill you. I've deceived you until now. I've betrayed you and mercilessly hunted you down. Why does your face look so peaceful? Tap. With her sword still in place, she takes another step towards me. Answer me! I'm going to kill you, without any regards to your own will, just a one-sided murder. Then you won't be compensated unless you hate me, right? Senpai questions me with burning intensity. Quit it. I'm working so hard to resist this fear, but if I answer now, my feelings might flow out. Or are you really just that stupid? I'm exterminating you as a dirty vampire, so why? Didn't I tell her it was nothing earlier? Because it isn't your fault, Senpai. Slice. The tip of the blade cuts into me further. It must have broken the skin because fresh blood seeps over my chest. Sharp pain. The wound isn't even deep, but just the slightest penetration by the seventh holy scripture causes my mind to shatter. My body shakes uncontrollably. The blood in my body reverses flow, and I almost cough up blood in my pain. It hurts, right? I can actually terminate you without making you feel pain, but I'm hurting you like this on purpose. Unless I enjoy this, we won't be able to call it even for all the time I had to spend with you until now. She seems to be speaking with difficulty. The bayonet plunges deeper. Yeah. The pain causes sweat to pour out from me. I feel like my insides are going to flow out through my mouth. See, don't you hate me, Tono-kun? So please hate me. Tell me I betrayed you. Tell me it would have been better if you never trusted me. If you don't, I won't be able to kill you. Her voice shakes as she says this. But that's just strange. It's better if I don't hate her, but she still wants me to hate her. It's like she's telling me that being the bad guy like that is her punishment. But that is an impossible order. There's no way I can hate her. I just can't hate this person who looks like a child on the verge of tears. You can't be serious. I can't hate you, Senpai. Stop it, please. Why are you saying that till the very end? I'm the one who's to blame, and you're just a victim. Isn't Senpai a victim too? And no matter what, I'll be taken over by Roa soon. Before that, before I make mistakes like Ciel Senpai did, I have to kill Roa. There isn't any other way to vanquish Roa than my death, so it just can't be helped. It's okay. It's not your fault. More than that, I'm sorry. Sorry to make you do this, Senpai. Stop. Stop it, she says in a quiet voice, and her bayonet pulls from my chest slightly. No, I can't let Roa escape. The tip of the seventh holy scripture wavers. But that should end soon. I can't allow that, Tono-kun. A grinding sound. Senpai grits her teeth and stops the seventh holy scripture. The tip of it points at my heart. I hear her suck in a breath. Even with my eyes closed, I can feel her finger gripping the trigger. Click. Right before the hard metallic sound, Thank you. Even if it was a lie? Oh, that's him talking. Thank you. Even if it was a lie, it was good having you as senpai. In the end, I say what I wanted to tell her the most. I can hear a voice. Sobbing. I can hear a voice that sounds like a crying child. A loud thud. The metallic pile falls to the floor. A bayonet sticks into the wall behind me like a spear. A pained voice. I realize who that voice is coming from, and I open my eyes slowly. There isn't the senpai that was there just now. The one I see standing before me is just a girl crying painfully. Her hands are empty. The seventh holy scripture lies fallen on the floor. The bayonet that should have pierced my heart is thrust by my side. Senpai just cries. I don't know what she's sad about, but she cries so painfully I expect her to cough up blood. Senpai. I call out to her. That's not fair. Tono-kun, it's not fair. Her throat convulses as she shouts like a spoiled child. Saying such a thing isn't fair. Why can't I? Her tears course down her face. I can't, even though I can even kill myself at any time. If you say that to me, I can't. She seems ashamed to see me. Saying thank you like that, I can't let such a happy person die like that. She covers her face with her hands and continues to weep. Senpai, seeing you cry makes me troubled, because I won't know what to do. My words might have been the wrong choice, as Senpai cries even louder. Jeez, why are you doing this all of a sudden? I don't even understand why I did that. But I can't leave this person who's crying in front of me, so I pull her to me and embrace her. Aww. We collide with a thud. Senpai collapses against my chest and continues crying as she stifles her voice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With a quivering voice, she says this over and over. What is this? Then the real lie was the senpai up until now. Finally, I get to meet Senpai. It was about an hour after I called her, but I feel like I've waited for so long. You don't have to apologize, Senpai. I just wanted to do so, and I embrace her with my still functional right hand. A voice like something stretched was just snapped. Senpai finally stops crying. Thump, thump. I can hear the heartbeat of the person across from me like my own. It's awfully quiet. I can't find the right words to say. But staying like this, just hearing her heartbeat is good enough. What I really wanted, what I really wished for was just a small thing. Like this, it was just fine having Senpai like she is. Senpai, your body is warm. No, the one who's warm is you, Tono-kun. I am a very cold person. I did such terrible things to such a nice person. No, Senpai. I'm not kind. Even now, I just want to touch you, Senpai. I just want to stay like this forever. It's okay. I'm still alive, so it's okay. If we can keep doing this, it's okay. I died once a long time ago. After that, I realized how much happiness it was just to be alive. A world where death can be seen. A world where I can see death. Every time, things that are easily lost. But that's why being alive is happiness. To feel that, being able to feel Senpai's warmth like this, is an exceeding happiness by itself. Senpai, you are really dear to me. I don't want to die. I want to live as much as I can, and I want to be with you like this, Senpai. Firmly, I grip her hands. So I want you to live. Please, please don't say your wish is to die. There's no answer. Thump, thump. Just the beating of her heart through our skin. No, that can't happen. Suddenly, she speaks in a crying voice. That's the only thing that kept me going until now. I could die. If Roa disappeared, I could die. I must die. That's why I could bear everything so far. Because I killed my father and mother, because I killed everyone, because I became like this, and because I tricked you and tried to kill you. Without delay, I have to die. Why do you have to die? Certainly you've done a lot of painful things, but that wasn't your fault, Senpai. You say that, but I did them all with my own hands, Tono-kun. No, the one who's at fault is Roa. There's no reason you have to die, Senpai. But there's no reason for me to live, either. Saying that, Senpai gives a mirthless laugh. I know I don't have the right. I did so many horrible things. But why? She asks with a quivering voice. I don't deserve to be happy. That's why I never thought of it. That's why I never even dreamed of it. But why? Thud. Like a crying child, Senpai beats her hand against my chest. So why, now, do I see this sinful dream? She buries her face deep in my chest as she says this. It was so fun. Even though I knew it was all a lie and I'm just playing out the life where I'm having fun, I thought it was fine the way it was. It was so much fun, I didn't want it to end even if I knew it was all a lie. An almost dreamlike happiness that I wanted to always last just one day longer. I see. What we wanted, what we wished for, was the same after all. But that selfishness can't be allowed. I have to kill Roa quickly and receive my punishment. I have no right to live a normal life like you, Tono-kun. Such a thing, I understand without you saying it. If I'm wishing for such a dream and I can't even kill you, I can't do anything but disappear. There's no longer a reason for me to stay here. Senpai speaks with an anguished face. Farewell. I was really happy to hear you thank me. Senpai pulls back from me. The heartbeat I felt up until now cuts off. This person has told me farewell so many times. Even that time. With a smile, she said it as if it was very important to her. Farewell. I really did want to be a student like you and Inui-kun. Really, why didn't I ever realize it? She would always say those simple things, as if they were a distant dream for her. No, it's not a dream. I pull Senpai's body back towards me. Less out of love and more out of sorrow, I draw her close. Tono-kun, that's enough! No, I won't be fooled by your lies anymore, senpai. I hold her close to me as she tries to escape. If you want to continue, then go ahead and do so. What you're talking about is definitely not a dream. That's impossible. Why? After all, it really happened in reality. It's a way of life that, if you wished for it, it will come back. Please don't call such simple things like that a dream. It's impossible. I've hurt you so much, Tono-kun. It's too late to go back. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind, so you shouldn't either. See, I think I got to experience something as rare as truly being chased by the one I like. I try to sound as jokingly cheerful as I can. Senpai is silent. And tonight, you looked really cool. Those clergy robes are good too, but your outfit tonight really suits you too. I was lucky to see it. Senpai is silent. Senpai, you look different without your glasses. You were handsome, and you looked older. As expected, Senpai is silent. No matter what I say, Senpai does not answer. I try as hard as I can to soften the mood, but fail miserably. I don't know what else I can say. Senpai, say something. Or don't you want to talk to me now? Senpai doesn't answer. She just pats her forehead on my chest. Softly, like a murmur. Idiot. Is what she ends up saying. Tono-kun, you're an idiot. I'm not the person you think I am, so how can you be so nice? Because I don't want you to cry. I want you to laugh. I want you to cheer up. But I don't have the right. I don't have the right to receive your kindness. A right to receive kindness. I didn't have such a thing either. But still, the one who laughed it off and told me that I didn't need such a thing was her. I don't know. I don't know your circumstances, and honestly, I don't care. I'm not being kind to you for your sake, so don't worry about it. That time, after I killed Arcuid, and when I could only think of killing myself, just like what you said to me that time. Well, I think I'm doing this because I want to be kind to you. Your circumstances have nothing to do with this. It may be a bother to you, but just think of yourself as having been caught by a mean-spirited underclassman and give up. Harder. I hold her even more strongly to me and press our bodies together. Tono-kun? I don't know about your sins. I like you. I love you, senpai. That's why I'm being kind to you. Everything else doesn't matter. I just want to be happy with you. I want to be with you forever, so I don't want you to die. But But still, if you say you don't want to be happy, that's fine too. I'll just do what I want, and no matter how much you might hate it, I'll still be by your side and make you happy. So please don't say farewell anymore. Saying that, I bring my hands close to her. I bring my hands to her face. Shiki-kun. She called him by his first name. After she says this faintly, completely naturally, our two lips come together. Wow, it took you the entire time to kiss. Our lips separate. Ciel Senpai lets her arms fall to the side and pulls back from me. The hallway is silent. Seeing the blue moonlight faintly shading the world jolts me back to reality. I just made a big fool of myself. Even though there's no way out, even for me, it's meaningless to embrace her. But I couldn't refrain from doing so. If I could, I wanted to stay like that forever. Tono-kun, is it okay to say that? Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I don't even know what to do with myself, and I was saying such haughty words. That's not what I'm saying. I'm asking you if you really can make that sort of promise with me. The weakness she had in her voice disappeared completely. Of course. I'm like this, but as long as there's a piece of me remaining, I'll always love you, senpai. Please don't say irresponsible things. If you're going to make me happy, you have to stay as Tono-kun. That's true, but it won't happen. I can't even trust if I'll be myself by the time tomorrow comes. Sorry. I am hopeless. Senpai, when I get to a point where I can't turn back, at that time, I will not let you die, she declares. She strongly interrupts my words. I will not let you die. I won't let Roa have you. Senpai, but I will protect you. I will save you, no matter what. So, please, do not say that. Senpai quickly stands up and, with a serious face, tends to my wounds. It seems they have already healed. It's nighttime, so your body is more like that of a vampire's right now. Thanks to that, you were not killed. Maybe we should give Roa some thanks. Trying to lighten the mood or something, Senpai gives a joke that isn't exactly easy to reply to. Tono-kun, can you stand by yourself? I can stand, but... Senpai, is there really a way to save me? I can't say for sure, but if I go back to the Vatican, there might be a way. Unlike before, they had a sample, me, to research on, so they should have researched into how to seal Roa's soul while leaving the reincarnated human's consciousness. What's that? If there was such an easy way, then why? Tono-kun. Sorry, my throat was dry. Certainly the church may be able to help you, but what awaits you may be hell. To the people of the church, you and I are both heretics. You will get the treatment in return for helping their research. Although if you stay quiet about your eyes, you may not be treated like a lab specimen like I was, but... In other words, it'll really hurt. Yes, and if they still could not heal you, you would be treated as a vampire. I don't want you to experience those terrible things worse than death. That's why It's okay, senpai. Right now, we're at a dead end. If there's even the slightest chance, then we have to go wherever. And no matter how it turns out, I won't complain, senpai. No, I won't let anyone hurt you. Please trust me on that. Yeah, I trust you, senpai. I say that, but being a real small-town person, I'm actually kind of worried about things like my passport and airfare. But what are we going to do? Are we going to the Vatican right now? No, I will treat you for tonight. Roa is a vampire, so when it becomes morning, he will calm down. It would be simple if it was just a matter of taking you to the Vatican, but your problem is something that should be kept low profile. Just like with me, you are something that should not exist, hidden part of the church. But to take you there, I have to get some permission. Even if we were to minimally purify you, there aren't any places in this city where we could do that. There is only one place where we can purify you in our way in this country, so I have to take you there first. So are you saying we're going to the church tomorrow morning? No, it's not that simple. For an unbeliever like you to enter the Vatican, there's a long and frustrating approval process. So tomorrow, I will go to the church in this country so that you can get a temporary permit. And that may take a number of days, so please wait in my room until then. I will place a blockade against vampires in my room, so you should be able to last against Roa for a week or two there. Your room? You mean I'm staying in your room? Tono-kun, your life is in danger, so please put up with it. Oh, you can at least let your sister know, but please don't tell her the details. Well, it's not like I can tell her in the first place. Then, shall we go? We have to separate the Roa inside of you to start off. She grabs my arm and starts to walk. There really is no trace of her weakness before. But it is a forced cheerfulness. Senpai really doesn't want me to be worried, so she's forcing herself. Thanks, Senpai. I speak in a low voice so she won't hear me. Still no fucking background music. Okay, well, I want there to be background music when I do this, so I'm just gonna save here real quick. And, go to the title screen. I gotta get up for a few minutes, so take the opportunity to stretch, etc., etc., and we will be back in a few. Okay, let's get back into it. There's actually quite a bit more than I thought there would be. Here we are. It is a small place, but please make yourself at home. Yeah. Sorry for intruding. Being quite aware that I'm entering a girl's room this late at night. Oops, I didn't finish reading that. I walk in. Ciel Senpai's room hasn't changed a bit. Senpai, so what do I do now? Well, first we will temporarily silence the Roa inside of you, Tono-kun. Well, I say that, but my place itself is holy ground, so the advancement of Roa's consciousness will be greatly slowed just by staying here. Oh? Then I'm safe as long as I stay here? Yes, if we were to just stop Roa's mind from invading yours, this room should be enough, but... Her cheeks flushing red, Ciel Senpai hesitates as if she wants to say something more. Senpai? What's wrong? Is there another problem? No, it's not what I would call a problem, but it can be dangerous to your life. Senpai, that sounds like a problem. If it's dangerous to my life, wouldn't that be very, very important? Well, you're right, but, if I say it directly, Tono-kun, is there any part of your body that feels strange? Feels strange? Well, I do have inhuman strength right now. That's... God. That's not what I mean, but don't you feel like this is really hot, or like I need to let it out, or something like that? That is... Well, the urge to destroy was certainly in me until recently. And I did that horrible thing to Kohaku-san. Yeah, that was a thing that happened. No, I'm fine. Since I entered this room, I haven't heard that guy's voice once. Just like you said, it looks like he'll calm down if I'm in here. But that is the mental side of your problem, not your body. Huh? Ciel Senpai still hesitates like she has to say something rather difficult. I have no clue. I sit down on the floor to rest for now. Hey, you don't need to stand. Sit down. You must be tired after all that. Without answering me, she looks deep in thought. And then... Tono-kun, please take a shower. Huh? Because, like you just said, all that's happened, so it's strange if you don't wash yourself and calm down. Well, but... No buts, Tono-kun. You used my bath once anyway, so please don't hesitate. Ciel Senpai pulls on my arm forcefully. Hey, Senpai, I said it isn't good. She won't listen to me. She drags me into the changing area and forces me to take a shower. Of course, by myself. Ciel Senpai is waiting for me in her room. How did this happen? I resigned myself to showering. As Ciel-senpai said, my body is filthy. There's mud all over my arms and neck, and my body reeks of sweat. I see. I locked myself in my room since yesterday, and it was like I was horny all that time, too. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not reading this. Hey, wait a minute, this is weird. Don't tell me. Since last night. Oh my God. Okay, I see. Isn't that a bad thing? Yeah, it is. You should see a doctor, Shiki. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez, okay. I leave the bathroom. You're all clean now, and you took care of the other problem. You really did take a long time. Do you like taking baths, Tono-kun? No, that's not it. But, Ciel, you know exactly what he was doing in there. I hardly have the strength to answer. I did such a thing that made my dignity literally wash down the drain, but still. So, how was it? Could you let it out yourself, Tono-kun? Senpai, you mean, She sighs. I like how her smile doesn't even change, it just adds the blush. I knew it. If you've, held it in so long, it might not be possible to release it unless it is Rilla's will. Jesus. Ciel-senpai starts to blush, and my cheeks blush red as well. Hold it in. That's a little troubling if she says that directly. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So they're gonna... Yeah, so they're gonna... This is leading up into... I can't believe this is in this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Wait, paint? It's not tattoos? Boo. Oh my God. That's what this is about. Glasses. Uh-huh. I don't think it matters. Well, no, I know it doesn't matter. I like Senpai's natural look. Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, I do not want to read all of this out loud. Oh my god. How much of this is there? If you really care, you can, like, I don't know, skim it, or watch the VOD, or... When does it fade to black? You know, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this kind of thing is in this, actually, because, Heaven's Feel was kind of a gender-flipped version of that. Exhausted, I just lie on the bed. Ciel is taking a shower. I start to laugh. I am carrying a bomb called Roa, but I don't even feel worried about that now. The person who I thought I lost so many times is here with me now. As long as she is here, there is nothing to be worried about. I embraced her at school, but that was more out of sadness than love. But this is different. This is only love. In the end, we were able to share our affection. I love her so much I almost want her to just stay here. The two of us ended up in bed, staring up at the ceiling without sleeping. If I said something, I'm sure I would not let her go. So, without speaking, I just felt her breathing and her warmth next to mine. When morning came, she left the bed. I'm going. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please don't leave the room, okay? It seems like she's bought enough food to last 2 weeks. I'll leave aside the fact that most of it seems to be curry. Please don't run off with some floozy while I'm gone. I get really jealous. She says a scary thing with a deep smile and exits the room. It's before 5 o'clock in the morning. This is how the last Monday in October began. Wait, this leads into another day? The room feels empty without Ciel here. It's past 7 in the morning. My body still feels tired after everything that happened last night. Monday. Normally, it would be time for me to go to school, but Ciel firmly told me not to leave this room. It's better if I don't go anywhere until Ciel returns. Having to tell Akiha I won't be coming back for a while, and to Kohaku-san. It can't be forgiven, but the fact is I have to apologize to her. It's painful to leave those two things aside, but right now I think dealing with Roa takes priority. I pull the sheets over my head. Resisting the tightness I feel in my chest, I fall asleep once more. Has your goal changed? No, the goal itself has not changed. I aim for eternity. I tried to seek out eternity for no reason. That was really a pure, undefiled will. Changed. I've changed. My goal. The goal of attaining eternity has been degraded to a means to an end. How ugly is this? I understand so myself, yet I cannot change my heart. That woman. Because of that woman, I became impure. But what should I do? The human species does not have the power to live for 1,000 years. Mentally and physically, a human vessel cannot resist the wearing down of time. Even if you gained an immortal body as a vampire, you cannot stop the aging of the mind. You can stop the aging, but that is only a halt. There is no meaning to a mind which has stopped. I have to exist with the purity of my essence preserved. Unless I can be like that, I won't reach that woman. As expected, I will use the method of reincarnation. Restarting from birth, being myself, and dying once more. In this cycle, I can exist while preserving the purity of myself. What I regret is that I've lost my original purity. I, like those other pitiful wretches, am wishing to continue existing as myself as it is right now. It was the first time I knew hate. Because everything, it was a downfall which would have never occurred if that woman didn't exist. That woman? I remember a strong will and wake up. That woman? Throb. Ouch. Throb. This woman. I know? Throb. What is this headache? It isn't natural. I hold my head with both hands. It hurts. I've never felt pain like this before. My head feels like it's being hit with a hammer. Stop. If this keeps up, it'll split apart. My head will shatter apart. My body convulses. It hurts. Won't it ever stop? It hurts so much that I smash my head against the table. Dude, that's not gonna help. That's gonna make it hurt worse. A shattering sound. The glass table breaks into pieces. Blood flows from my forehead. But it doesn't hurt one bit. More than that, this headache that comes for no reason is far more unbearable. I can't even pass out. How many seconds? How many minutes? How many hours will this pain last? Help. It hurts. Trying to do something about it, I stab my hand with my knife. It's no good. It doesn't hurt at all. Ciel senpai has not come back yet. I look at the clock and it isn't even noon. It hasn't even been an hour since I woke up. There is another 20 hours until tomorrow morning. Just knowing that almost makes me go insane. Throb, throb, throb. I don't even know how long I withstood this pain. I passed my limit long ago. With all this pain, I'll die long before Ciel comes back. If I'm in this room, this headache will stay. Outside. I have to go outside or I'll go insane. I can't. Ciel told me not to leave this room. But if I stay here, I'll die before Roa takes over me. I'm saying I can't. My legs head towards the door. For no reason. I really wanted to see the golden moon. The lines won't disappear. The wavering in my vision worsens. The night city is shrouded in a white fog, as if it was a city that died thousands of years ago. There's no sign of anyone else. A cocoon that's like a spider's web is everywhere, on every building. It's terribly quiet. Like a dead city at the bottom of a vast ocean. In that illusion, I still walk. Overhead, the large golden moon shines radiantly. Is it the mercy of the moon? My headache has disappeared, and my head is in a daze. Under the moon. As if under a spell, I continue walking. Night hangs over the park. In the middle of my hazy vision, there is one figure that looks clear. For some reason, it seems like the other me wanted this. The moonlight is strong. Under the light as bright as the sun, there, Arcuid stands dressed in white. It's been a while. Isn't it a wonderful moon tonight, Shiki? Arcuid, didn't you go back? No, I haven't fulfilled my objective yet. I can't go back before then, can I? Effortlessly, Arcuid looks at me with crimson eyes. My breathing stops in my throat. An unnatural pressure, nothing like when I confronted Senpai. This is the pressure that I feel being confronted as her enemy. I can't breathe. My throat doesn't move. If I do such extraneous movement, she would tear it out at that moment. Stupid Shiki. This wouldn't have happened if you didn't side with that woman. Arcuid shows just a brief moment of pity. Then her eyes light up with pure delight like a happy child. So how is it, Shiki? How does it feel to have Roa inside you? The white vampire princess speaks with indescribable enmity in her voice. Feeling the danger that sends chills up my spine, I clearly realize the situation. Standing before me is Arcuid, who is trying to kill me. Our distance is about 7 meters. Damn it. With an opponent like this, you can't even feel safe with 100 meters, but she is only 7 meters away. What kind of nonsense are you saying? I confirm that the knife is in my pocket and play dumb. It's useless, you know. In the first place, Roa was made into a dead apostle by me. It's very easy for me to tell where the person who stole my power is. I see. Come to think of it, Ciel said it before. That Roa became a vampire because he had his blood sucked by Arcuid. I don't know why. There have been 17 reincarnations before this, but this is the first time this has happened. She doesn't even move one bit. There's no reason for her to come closer, because this is well within her range. Crimson eyes. Being stared at by them, my headache returns again. Throb, throb. Inside my head, the vampire called Roa is wanting to emerge. Certainly, I can sense Roa. Back then, Roa must have transmitted himself to you. I really don't understand why, though. It hurts. Every time Arcuid says his name, the memories of this guy rage in my brain. Throb, throb, throb. Where was it? Deep in the mountains, an old castle. The figure of a solitary girl bound there. Only that is burned into this man's soul, which has already become only a memory. I don't understand. Even though she was a true ancestor, she was not even told the meaning of her own existence, and was only used as a tool to hunt fallen true ancestors. She herself does not receive any wounds whatsoever. The girl painted only in the crimson blood of her enemies. Not knowing words, the woman was just looking up at the moon as if she was some sort of an idiot. Overhead, the huge golden moon. In that withering courtyard, only her figure was distinct. He felt her figure was beautiful. For the first time since he was born. Probably, no, definitely, the only time in his life. Michael Roa Valdemyong fell in love with that white woman. Oh shit. This is the first time. Not an impulse, but truly Roa's heart. the only remaining emotion. Roa's personality had long died, but it continues to exist without disappearing. That eternal memory. I see. That's why he hated Arcuid so much. The woman who stole his purity. Just an instant. He only saw her for an instant, but his heart was stolen. That hated true ancestor that caused his purity to fall. That existence. He hated everything about that white vampire princess. What a mistake. What a mistake it was. Roa hated her so much that he reincarnated so many times and always waited for Arcuid to come pursue him each time. For that, he did anything. He deceived Arcuid, fooled her when she didn't even know she was a vampire, and let her suck his blood. Becoming a dead apostle of Arcuid, he used her power to destroy the remaining true ancestors and waited for her. Why did he not understand? The hate that caused him to reincarnate and wait for Arcuid? That isn't hatred. The man called Roa was so pure, he didn't even understand his own emotions. To think about someone else so much it makes you go almost crazy. That feeling is very similar to hatred, but merely a single word. If this man called Roa could have been told his feeling was love, he wouldn't have made this mistake. I don't know about that. For just an instant, no, for a long time, I saw the dream of the instigator of it all, the man who reincarnated to stay in the present. You're pretty composed. You're in front of me and not even running away. Or did you already give up, Shiki? Give up? What am I going to give up about? I won't lose to Roa. Tomorrow for sure. Ciel will return. So until then, I can't let myself be killed by Arcuid. I didn't think you could still bluff around. I really thought over half of you was taken over by Roa already. I see, that's how it is. Her voice sounds happy. I don't know what's so enjoyable, but it seems she still does have those kinds of human feelings. Then, if I can do something, maybe there will be a chance to run away. I don't know what you think you understood, but I'll settle the thing with Roa myself. I won't lose to Roa. If you say you want to kill Roa, then I'll kill him myself for you. So you can just... I won't listen if you tell me to go back. You intend to get the help of the church, right? I refuse to let them seal away Roa. Shiki, I want to eliminate Roa so I can get back my power. So, you know, if I don't do it myself, it would be meaningless. Then, no matter what, you're going to kill me, Arcuid? But Shiki, the Roa inside you is very weak. He probably can't take away a person's will unless he's born into their body. He somehow managed to transmit himself to you, but that was all he could do. He is only able to live as your dark side. Huh? Does that mean that Roa's will is almost nothing in me? Arcuid, that means... Yes, there's no need for me to kill you if that's the case. I'm fine just having the power Roa stole from me working under me. She's saying there's no need for me to be killed. So why did she come to see me? Why does she look at me with those serious eyes? I don't understand. What are you trying to say, Arcuid? I'm telling you to become my servant. Wrong type moon thing. What? She doesn't seem like she's joking. When Arcuid and Senpai were fighting, she said it was just a joke. What? That wasn't just a joke? No, I like you. So isn't it natural for me to want you by my side rather than to kill you? With that line, my headache pounds more than it ever has before. Roa, the guy inside my head rages against her words. I don't know if that comes from delight or from deep jealousy. Sorry. If you are willing to become my servant, I will stop Roa from consuming you. I don't think you even need to think about it, seeing how Roa will consume you like this. You say it so simply, but how do you intend to stop this Roa inside me? Huh? The only one who can stop Roa is you, Shiki. But that method would mean your death. My method is simply strengthening you. As long as your will is stronger than Roa's, then it doesn't matter how much he rages in you, right? Something bursts in my head again. Roa keeps raging. Don't let her fool you, he rages. This woman wants to make you her puppet. I take a deep breath. I won't believe Roa's words, but even I can understand. The Arcuid now is slightly different from the one I knew. Certainly, what she says might possibly stop Roa, but a heart strong enough to resist these headaches means a heart that is so strong that it won't feel anything. I take off my glasses. I take the knife out of my pocket. I take the blade out and hold it at eye level. Shiki? I refuse. Sorry, but I won't be yours to possess. Because Ciel is going to come back. I see. Then I guess it'll just have to be by force. A hard footstep cracks through the air. You killed me once, so I always thought I should pay you back. Her white figure rushes forth with a gust of wind. In that instant, the fight begins. Clang. Her claws meet my knife. Under the golden moon, even if she is my enemy, her figure is still beautiful. Clang. We repel each other again. To be honest, I can't even see her movements. Clang. We repel each other once more. Arcuid isn't serious at all. But still, it should be easy for her to rip off my arms and legs. We repel each other again. My body moves without thinking. My arms and legs, this body, with just the intention of not dying, fends off Arcuid's claws by itself. Tch. My lips curl in irony. I don't want to admit it, but it seems my body has become beyond that of a human's. In the dead of night, it seems Tono Shiki has become like Shiki, probably able to easily jump off the 3rd floor of a building and be just fine. But this is it. From the very start, I knew I couldn't win against Arcuid. First of all, I can't see any lines on her. I have no way of hurting her. Arcuid said it once, that during nighttime there is nothing which can cause her death. She hits my knife. With just a swing of her arm, I fly through the air. I manage to land on the ground and ready my knife. No matter how much I look, I can't see any lines on her. Damn it. What nonsense you are. Yes, I am so right. In the deep night without the mercy of the sun, facing the princess of the moon is too reckless. Ha ha ha. My throat is burning. My heart feels like it'll explode. I realize that since I saw her tonight, I was under the pressure of her crimson eyes, and I haven't been able to breathe well. Have you realized it yet? She isn't even out of breath. Even though I'm gasping for air and my heart feels like it'll stop, she's completely relaxed. Geez, you really are stubborn. If you had that much strength, you should have gone ahead and killed Roa. What? Wait, was it the other way around? Yeah, geez, you really are stubborn. If you had that much strength, you should have gone ahead and killed Roa. But what are you saying? No, this was him. What? Gasping, I managed to suck in air. Kill Roa? That means to kill myself, right? Okay. Well, to fight and kill myself rather than running away may indicate a strong heart, but you don't seem to understand. Shiki, your eyes do not kill the body, but the meaning, existence itself. The death of things, those points are not something that kills the body. It does not mean you are killing their life. That kind of power is very common in this world. Shiki, your unique eyes, they kill the meaning of things. What is destroyed is the existence. The extinguishing of life is only a side effect that comes afterwards. With your power, it is possible to kill the soul without harming the body. Usually, a body without a soul will cease to live, so it is like suicide. Excuse me. But that's different for you now, right? Or for you right now, right? Because you have two souls in one body. Well, it's always the case that the weaker one loses. You do seem to be about even right now with Roa. I suppose there is a high probability that you both will disappear. Hey, wait. What do you... No, I won't wait. I hear a sound from behind my head. Her body pushes up against my shoulders. I'm down. In an instant, without me knowing what's going on, Arcuid has pinned me down. Arcuid glares at me without speaking. Her body weighed against my shoulders. She stops as if hesitating over what to do with me. I gasp, but it might have been just her silence. This close, now that we're so close, I may be able to see it. I stare at her body. The core of my brain screams in protest. Completely unlike the pain of my headache before, as if it really were tearing itself apart. But it's no good. I can't read the death from an existence like Arcuid. Daytime might be different, but at night she is close to being a perfect life form that doesn't even carry the concept of death. What do you intend to do with Roa, Arcuid? You said you wouldn't kill me, but as long as I live, Roa will still be alive. I don't care about a deluded Roa. Yes, that's why I could have let you go, Shiki. Oh, you don't have to hold back. Go ahead and let me go. Don't worry about me and go home. Back to your daddy. What? But, you know, isn't it natural for me to take back my own power? And more than anything else, I do like you. Squeeze. The body weight on my shoulders becomes even heavier. More than killing you and destroying Roa, I want to take you in. So I won't kill you, her red eyes seem to say. I can't believe it, but it seems I really like you. That's why I'll save you. I won't suck your blood, and I won't do anything you won't like. So please listen to what I tell you, her red eyes say. Those are, without a doubt, her true feelings. Unfortunately, we have to say no. But I can't listen. She might be not on guard right now as the perfection is fading from her body. Shiki, or do you hate me? Her eyes look straight at me. I look at her face while being pinned down. Sincerely, so strongly it might burn my brain. I don't hate you, Arcuid. Really? She sounds very happy. My forehead is burning. As my brain throbs horribly, I definitely see just one line of death. But I have to refuse. The one I love is Ciel, and not you, Arcuid. Her eyes brim over with anger, but before then, I slice through the line on her neck. Fresh blood spilling from her neck. Arcuid collapses. Slipping out from underneath her, I get away. I am out of breath. I'm not hurt, but I can't run in this state. It's Arcuid. She should be able to heal such a wound and will come to attack me again. Arcuid? She doesn't even move. Blood flowing over the ground, her white body is covered in vermilion. No way. Did I kill her? What? Arcuid, Stopping my legs that tried to flee, I try to rush towards her body, but gasp. One arm. One of her arms on her collapsed figure, like a spider's leg, stands up on the ground. In that instant, the whole world freezes over. I will. From her neck spills her blood and her breath. Her arm tenses. Kill you. The vermilion blood continues to flow. Her body lifts slowly from the ground. I will. Heavy, rapid breathing turns into laughter. Her white body stained in blood. She raises her face. I can see her eyes gleaming between her golden hair. Her eyes are pitch black, and in them glows a fierce, fiery red. I will kill you. Arcuid. Her eyes are looking at nothing. She tries to lift herself up with one hand, but every time she collapses back down to the ground. She slips on her own pool of blood, and each time her body gets redder. Over and over. She tries to stand up, slips, and falls. It seems as if she's enjoying that cycle of failure. Just wait. I can't move. Her voice, her figure, her will flows compulsorily into my head. My will is flowing, fusing, merging. The whole world spins around me. In the middle of it all, her image dominates. That's right. I have never felt such shame before. I have never been so disgraced. That's why it's funny. I can't even imagine how much pleasure I'll get when I take this anger out on you, Shiki. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Slowly, completely, gently beyond comparison, cruelly to the point of numbness, I'll violate your life. That's right. The instant I tear off your limbs, rip open your chest, and pull out your intestines, biting into your neck as you ask for mercy, chewing through your eyes and spreading your brains on the ground like butter. Just wait, I'll kill you soon. Smiling, laughing insanely, Arcuid wallows in a sea of her own blood. I can't move. This isn't good. Even Roa can't move. If I stay here, I really will be killed. I have to escape. It doesn't matter where. If I don't get away from here quickly, I will get killed. But my legs won't move. Maybe they know that no matter where I run, she'll kill me. Tono-kun! What are you doing? This way! That voice frees me from fear's grip. Senpai? Just hurry up! Before she recovers, hurry! Ignoring my bewilderment, she grabs my arm and starts to run. Hey, Senpai, why? It doesn't matter. I'm the one who wants to ask. Tono-kun, you unfaithful cheater. After I told you not to leave my place, why did you go meet Arcuid? No, this isn't the time to be calling me an unfaithful cheater. Senpai, that's not it. I'm sorry for leaving the room, but I couldn't resist it, so I went outside and Arcuid was there. Geez, I'll hear your excuses later. Now we have to hurry. Ciel keeps running. This direction. It seems like she's heading for the school. After running here, Ciel finally stops. Senpai, what the hell is going on? I understand why we got away from Arcuid, but why did we come to the school? Here, nothing else will get destroyed. Please go into the school building ahead of me. What? Why? Arcuid is coming. Please escape, Tono-kun. Arcuid is coming. Is she going to chase us this far? I don't think that'll happen. Certainly, she was pretty screwed up that time, but, please listen without getting angry. She really is a good person. I overdid it earlier and she got pissed, but if she recovers and calms down, she should... It's useless. In the first place, Roa, who is her enemy, is inside of you. And in addition, you wounded her that much. Right now, she's turned into a bloodthirsty vampire. She probably won't turn back to the Arcuid you know until she kills you. What? She'll be done healing soon, I imagine. She mutters and grabs my arm. We might have a bit of a chance inside the school building. In any case, to protect you, I have to settle it with her once and for all. Ciel? When she is active, her subordinate Roa also gets active. To suppress Roa, we must let her sleep or fend her off. So defeating her here is killing two birds with one stone. Let's go, she says as she pulls me into the school building. I did not think there was this much left. Shit. I actually think I'm gonna save it here and pick it up next time because my throat hurts real bad. I didn't think there was this much left. Shit. Okay. Next time, we'll finish Ciel's Route, and that will probably be a short-ish stream, but maybe not, because there's gonna be a fight. Tomorrow we're doing Grand Blue, we're doing an old summer event. Yeah, thank you to everybody who stopped by tonight. Sorry for the scuff earlier. Sorry we're not actually finishing Ciel's Route tonight. I'll update the VOD title. And I hope to see you all next time.